bells were ringing through the city when they said the nightmare ended. Every prayer became a promise that the broken world was mended. People raised their hands to heaven, saying darkness finally died. But I could never shake the feeling something in me wasn't right. And every word you left behind me started drifting through the silence, like a truth we kept denying, dressed in blood and called defiance. Still the victory felt hollow when the fires faded white, and I found myself remembering how you sounded in the night. You warned the storms were coming long before we saw the sky. You said the chains would find us if we let the truth go by. And though I swore I'd made my peace with what we chose that night, there's one thing I can't bury no matter how I try. What if she was right and we were blinded by the light we chose to follow? What if every scar she carried was another grief she learned to swallow? We cursed her name and raised the blade, believing we could end the pain. But now your voice still fills the night and leaves me haunted once again. What if she was right and all these years I've carried questions I can't outrun? What if she was right and after all this time I learned that I was wrong? I remember all the stories and the names they used to paint you. Every whispered accusation, every preacher placing blame on you. But hatred still walks among us, and the world still bears its scars. And sometimes I wonder if you saw much farther than we are. Sometimes I hate myself for hearing only what I wanted, for confusing fear with wisdom and letting pride become my compass. And I know the blood upon your hands will never disappear, but neither will the warning growing louder every year. You spoke of things beyond us, things we couldn't understand. Maybe love and sacrifice don't always look so grand. Now every prayer I whisper carries embers from that night, and every answer disappears inside the question I can't fight. What if she was right and we were blinded by the light we chose to follow? What if every scar she carried was another grief she learned to swallow? We cursed her name and raised the blade, believing we could end the pain. But now your voice still fills the night and leaves me haunted once again. What if she was right and all these years I've carried questions I can't outrun? I still remember how you sounded when I thought the world was ending. And I still remember all the nights I spent defending something nobody could explain, something nobody could see. Somehow you believed in sanctuary more than I believed in me. And I hate the thought that maybe you died with no one on your side. I hate the thought your final breath still carried hope while mine carried pride. And after all these years, there's one thing I still can't leave behind. I wish I'd asked you why. What if she was right and we were blinded by the light we chose to follow? What if every scar she carried was another grief she had to swallow? What if the mother that we feared shed every tear to keep us here? What if the blood upon her hands was love we couldn't understand? I raised my voice, I raised my blade, believing I could end the pain. Now I spend my nights replaying things I should have said in vain. And after all this time, I still hear hope inside your voice, and